Welcome back, the old two-stroker YouTube channel. Today's project is this 1998 Dynaweld. We had a bunch of work to do to it before it's ready to haul anything. Specifically, none of my trucks are set up with a pony motor, or a wet kit I mean, so we're gonna have to put a pony motor on so we can use the winch and the hydraulic beaver tail. So that's gonna be first up. We gotta get that squared away before the thing's even useful, so we're gonna start there. Today's already off to a great start. I'll show you. Well, when I bought this trailer, I knew that the guy told me he never used a winch, so I already knew something was wrong with it because nobody ever says that unless something's broke. So first visual inspection, I could see the handles busted off for the dogs, no big deal, or the clutch, whichever in here, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. These winches have a free spool because it's like a recovery style winch, so you can unlock that lever and then pull your cable out. Well, the problem I'm having is the thing is stuck in free spool, which does a guy like me absolutely no good. And I can't get this thing to move. So the next issue I have is, well, let's take this off. Well, in order to take that off, I gotta like pull the whole winch out of the trailer, I think. I might be able to just get these off and then pound that out. I don't know, I haven't tried. I haven't decided if that's even worth it, but I cannot move that lever at all. And I'm kind of almost just thinking it's easier to just buy another winch at this point. So I'm not real sure what I'm going to do, but either way, to get the winch actually out of the trailer, we got to cut all the angle iron off and go from there. I found a couple on Marketplace. I may just go get one, but let's take them both out and just see what I get. Worst case, whatever. It doesn't really matter at this point because it's already broke, so let's do that. Perfect. This is gonna go well. Two broke. One came out, wouldn't you know? Alright boys, as usual, drilling gets me nowhere and just pisses me off. Tired of asking. don't think that's what's supposed to happen. There she goes. There she now. Gotcha now. That's not supposed to be seized. There she goes. It's gonna be hot. Just in case you think I was making that up. They're both out. On to the next one. Well, boys, we're back here. My buddy Woody's shop, Fabricating Customs, CRC. Look at all the stuff they got going on. Bench parts he's making. This friggin' bench he fabbed up. It's gonna be all wood covered when it's done. Pretty friggin' wild. Anyway, I got him on the detail over here. Let's see if we can get a better view. Friggin' ripping, dude.
Yeah, it's going now.
Dude, it looks so much better than when I attempted that. So he's doing the other side now because the other side was cracked right through, but that's my side, and you can see it looks like bubble gum and bad weed, basically. Hopefully you guys can see that. Looks like the sun from back here. So I came by. I ain't seen them in a bit. They're moving locations. They got a new building down in Amsterdam. So if y'all are local, make sure you come by and see them for any kind of, you know, fabrication, powder coating needs. They do a ton of powder coating. I don't see any, all the stuff's ready to go in the booth, but I don't see anything like in the booth that I could show you like an example of, but run some swag. Make sure you get some stickers, magnets on the website. He'll love that. But make sure you, if you guys are local and you need a bailout, Woody's your guy, 100%. Friggin' weld anything. Oh yeah, bud.
Looks like it was cast there.
For real.
Not too shabby.
No, it looks like 10 times better. Well, boys, I got my piece of the winch back. Look at the welds Woody put on it. Absolutely killed it, as always. We added gussets to it to strengthen those side tabs here, over here. So that shouldn't break anymore. Now what I gotta do is helicoil this one because it's messed up. We gotta mark this one and re-drill it and tap it. I chase the other threads, and these two, they're mint, so that's good. And then just finish grind some of this stuff smooth where it's got some schmoo onto it, because remember, that has to slide into the trailer frame, the winch frame rather, right there. So I'll get busy to doing that. I'm not going to record any of that. You don't need to see any of that. And then what we'll do is we'll come back and we got to fabricate a handle to go on this yoke. So I'll try to get you some of that though. So here we go. All right, fellas, back again. Here's what we got. Working on the handle for the winch. Now I realize that this don't look like a hell of a lot, but I got a bolt here, 1/2-inch bolt to ground the head down. I got a spring, which I robbed off of my C-clamp. Don't need that where we're going. And how this works, goes in there. Got that there washer that I drilled out and welded to this piece of pipe. That goes in there like that. And then what's going to happen, let's see, hopefully y'all can see this. So then what'll happen, that'll pull out. I'm going to weld 2 tabs onto this thing here so they engage in the winch and the locks, and that'll hold it in gear or out of gear, whichever I choose. So right now, first things first is we're going to lock this all the way out, at least as far as I can get it. The spring is really pretty stiff. I selected a very, very stiff spring. Because the original one I had, there we go. Because the original one I had was too loose. There we go. So now we're going to tack weld this bolt onto the yoke in the winch, and then we're going to pull that section of the winch back off again. Finish weld it, and finish weld this, and then we're going to put a pipe cap over this and I'll weld that solid with another washer or something. So here you can see the 2 tabs. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. There you go. Now you can see it. 2 tabs, and then the yoke is in there. You see that? So now this will weld in there like that. See that? And then I'll come back out here and weld tabs onto it, and it'll be just right. Bumped. Only a small fire, guys, don't worry. Bingo. All right, fellas. She's fully welded. I painted her flat black, because why not? That's what I had in stock. Let's put her together. Cleaned up all these parts and lubed them. So that's good. Almost ruined my paint job. Terrible. That's it. That's the ball game. Ha! I'm pretty friggin' stoked on this, fellas. I didn't think this thing was fixable. Click. So we should be locked in. Oh man, this cable's tore up. Yeah, we're locked in. And then spring's messing with me. Didn't do that before. Not sure. There we go. Now it should free spool. And then there she goes. Falls right in. All the welding. Frigged up my spring tension, boys. Not happy about that. Alright, fellas. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. As you can see, we've got a functioning winch now. Works the way it's supposed to. We're going to call it for this episode. I'm looking at the analytics, and you guys are only watching like average of 10 minutes of video. So I'm going to try something a little different here, and we're going to do a 10-minute video. Next, we're going to do wheels and tires on the trailer. And then we're going to build a wet kit for the trailer. Well, not a wet kit, but a pony motor setup. You know what I mean. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Really pumped we finally hit 20,000 subscribers last night. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Totally badass. If you haven't already, check the website, old2stroker.com. I'm just having a terrible time getting merch. I don't know where everyone else is doing it, but I am having no luck. But there is magnets and stickers up there. I apologize for the lack of cool shit for you guys to buy. But we'll get there. Thanks for watching.